Did the Chrysler Airflow's innovative design influence future car designs more than its sales figures suggest? Envision a time when most cars of the 1930s sported a conventional, boxy appearance. The Airflow, however, disrupted norms with its sleek, aerodynamic form that was remarkably advanced for its era. Beyond mere aesthetics, this automobile embodied ingenuity and engineering. Its fluid lines and contours weren't merely cosmetic. They epitomized pioneering design methodologies and production techniques that pushed the boundaries of innovation. Thanks to its groundbreaking construction, the Airflow boasted nearly perfect weight distribution, resulting in a driving experience that felt effortless, even with a full complement of passengers. Yet, despite its groundbreaking features, the Airflow's journey wasn't without its bumps. Unfortunately, it faced a slew of design flaws and mechanical hiccups that spelled trouble for its sales figures. What went awry with this trailblazing vehicle? Let's dig deep into the tale and uncover the ups and downs behind its journey. The Airflow's genesis is steeped in legendary collaboration. Picture this: a team of engineers dubbed the Three Musketeers. Alongside the pioneering aviator Orville Wright, co-founder of aviation's Wright brothers, joined forces to shape automotive history. Originating from Studebaker, where they'd already made waves, they caught the eye of none other than Walter Chrysler himself, who handpicked them for his eponymous corporation. If you think surviving a cliff dive in a vintage car sounds epic, wait till you see what else we've got. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell like it owes you money, and let's keep rolling through history one quirky car at a time. In 1930, Chrysler orchestrated this dream team to delve into nature's most efficient shapes for automobiles. Setting up a wind tunnel in Highland Park, Michigan, they meticulously tested over 50 models by April of that year. What they uncovered was revolutionary. Most contemporary boxy designs were so aerodynamically challenged that driving them backward might have been more efficient. Armed with this insight, the engineers embarked on crafting a design that would redefine automotive aerodynamics. And thus, the journey towards the Airflow's iconic shape began. The Airflow set out to redefine automotive standards by prioritizing structural rigidity and lightweight construction qualities virtually unheard of in its era. To achieve this, the engineers delved into the innovative realm of unibody chassis design, a concept that would later become a hallmark of modern vehicles. Their pioneering efforts yielded a breakthrough in automobile construction, a car that was not only lighter, but also incredibly durable. Chrysler, keen to showcase the Airflow's resilience, staged a daring publicity stunt. They sent the car hurtling off a cliff. As it tumbled down the rocky terrain, spectators held their breath. "Here it comes on its death drop," they exclaimed, anticipating the worst. But to everyone's astonishment, the Airflow emerged virtually unscathed. Despite the bone-jarring impact, the doors swung open effortlessly, revealing minimal damage. It was a testament to the car's exceptional engineering, surviving the plunge with little more than superficial scratches. Talk about defying expectations. Powering the Airflow was a robust 5-liter inline 8-cylinder engine, churning out approximately 130 horsepower. This formidable engine wasn't exclusive to the Airflow. It also found its home in other Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge models of its time. But here's where things get interesting. Unlike its contemporaries, the Airflow dared to shake up the status quo. Placing the engine forward over the front wheels and repositioning passengers within the wheelbase, it achieved a near-perfect weight distribution. This innovative setup resulted in superior handling and ride quality, setting it apart from the traditionally engineered cars of the era. Yet, it wasn't all smooth sailing. When conditions turned slippery, the Airflow's unconventional design sometimes led to dicey handling dynamics. Nonetheless, its balanced weight distribution, with or without passengers, meant that it tackled the road with confidence, unlike the rear-heavy alternatives of its time. The Chrysler Airflow made its grand debut in January 1934, marking a bold leap forward in automotive design. But here's a twist. The Airflow name wasn't exclusive to Chrysler alone. DeSoto, a subdivision of Chrysler, was slated to exclusively produce Airflows, introducing the DeSoto Airflow alongside Chrysler's offering. With a price tag of $1,345, equivalent to roughly $30,000 in today's currency, anticipation ran high. However, production didn't kick off until May 1934, and when it did, only about 6,212 units rolled off the assembly line. A far cry from Chrysler's lofty expectations. This figure barely stretched enough to allocate one Airflow to each Chrysler dealer nationwide. Why the shortfall? Well, it seems Chrysler hadn't quite braced for the manufacturing hurdles that came hand in hand with the Airflow's groundbreaking design. The need for entirely new welding techniques, essential for fabricating the car's unique panels and components, proved to be a stumbling block. Consequently, many Airflows that found their way to dealerships bore the brunt of major mechanical defects, casting a shadow over their initial reception. The Chrysler Airflow faced its most glaring issue with faulty engine mounts, a flaw that haunted the first 3,000 units to roll off the production line. This critical oversight led to alarming incidents, where engines detached from the car at speeds exceeding 80 miles per hour, posing a significant safety hazard. Unsurprisingly, these incidents dealt a severe blow to Airflow's reputation and sales figures. In 1934, a mere 10,839 units were sold, a figure that plummeted to less than 8,000 in 1935. And continued its downward spiral until production ceased in 1937. Despite the tireless efforts poured into its design, the Airflow's potential was overshadowed by these mechanical woes. But it wasn't just technical glitches that plagued the Airflow's success story. Its distinctive appearance, characterized by a merged front-end design, failed to resonate with consumers, who perceived it as nondescript and unremarkable. Adding fuel to the fire were rumors swirling about its safety, further denting its appeal. In a bid to salvage sales, Chrysler undertook a redesign in 1935, aiming to align Airflow's aesthetics more closely with public preferences. Yet, even with these efforts, sales failed to pick up, falling short of the previous year's figures. It was a bitter blow to Chrysler, marking the end of a once promising venture. Despite ongoing redesign efforts, the Airflow's fate was sealed. By 1937, production had dwindled to less than 4,500 units before the inevitable curtain fell on the ill-fated model. But here's the twist. While the Airflow itself may have faded into obscurity, its influence echoed across the automotive landscape in ways that few could have predicted. Whispers in the industry suggest that the iconic Volkswagen Beetle drew inspiration from the Airflow, with rumors swirling that Ferdinand Porsche himself imported one to Germany for closer study. Similarly, Toyota's inaugural passenger car prototype, the Toyota A1, bore the unmistakable imprint of Airflow's design ethos. This prototype eventually evolved into the Toyota AA, marking a pivotal moment in automotive history. Fast forward almost a century, and echoes of Airflow's design legacy reverberate once more. Chrysler's announcement of the PT Cruiser sent ripples through the industry, with many noting its unmistakable nod to the Airflow's early aesthetic. However, much like its predecessor, the PT Cruiser found itself mired in controversy, earning mixed reviews for its unconventional styling. Yet, despite its checkered legacy, the Airflow endures as a cherished gem in the world of classic car collections. So whether you view it as a failure or a trailblazer, there's no denying its indelible mark on automotive history. Thanks for tuning in to today's journey through automotive history with the Chrysler Airflow. If you love diving into this blast from the past as much as we did, don't be shy. Leave us a comment below, and let us know which vintage vehicle you'd like us to explore next. Remember, there's always more under the hood on our channel. So, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our community of history buffs and car enthusiasts. Until next time, keep your engines running and your curiosity flowing.